Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? Lots and lots and lots to do. Doing some morning agility. Trying to get the marks of grace that we need. Running around has been showing me quite a bit how much we need the teleports. So we did a bunch of shopping last night so that you guys didn't have to watch that on stream. So I'll show you the progress of that in just a few seconds here. I'm gonna let everyone get in here before we get on cracking on. How is the volume currently? Can I get a little mic check? Sound off. Music good. Volume good. Everything's good. Good, 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 good. Doing a very lazy agility right now and fletching in between. Like I said, we'll let everybody pop in here, and then we'll get rolling. Hope everybody had a good evening. As the stream hints on about, it's actually Blazed and I's 3-year wedding anniversary. So it's been 3 whole years, and Friday will be 4 years since we got engaged. Hey, Danicano, how you doing? Welcome in, brother. Good to see you. But we will be cracking on, ripping some packs. I've got a rule that I want to discuss with you guys. Just waiting for all the regulars to pop in, and we'll get going here. Big opening yesterday. It unlocked a ton of things, and I went through a lot of it. I'm sure there'll be more that we discover, but went through a lot. I do see that the pup is choosing me. I'm about to activate her camera. Right there. Get my Ember cam going. She turned and looked like, "Why'd you open my crate, Dad?" I was chilling. Oh no, she's gonna hide her pretty face. For those of you on the vertical view, you're not going to be able to see the dog, but she is on the standard stream view. All right. We'll finish this lap up. We'll run to the bank, and I'll show you guys what I've been cooking up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, New Iron? Welcome in, brother. I was just saying we got the puppy cam on. It is Blazed and I's 3-year anniversary. We've been married for 3, engaged for 4. Good, good, good. No complaints. All right, so let me show you guys what we cooked up last night. So this tab here with the coins in it is going to be my off-stream what did I do tab, so that you guys can see the progress, because I wanted to make sure that you guys could still see it. So we did a bunch of shopping. We were at a mill, and we're down obviously below that. Yes, we were engaged for a year. It'll be 4 years since our engagement. 3 years married is today. Pardon my French. So I ran around, I did a bunch of stuff. We made a bunch of attack potions because we were able to buy the Eye of Newt packs. I did buy a rune pickaxe. It's currently equipped. I got the Chronicle with a bunch of pages. So we've got some tellies. I picked up a bunch of molds so that we could do that. We got our new best in slot legs. We got our red berry pies for the quest. I went to Mage Bank and got some cosmic runes. Yeah, we'd be so much better off if we would have gotten together sooner. You are absolutely correct. Made some Ring of Forgings. Just enchanted some bracelets. Basically anything I could enchant, I did. And then I made a bunch of glass, molten glass, and did a bunch of unpowered orbs so that we had that. Started our tree runs. So that's kind of where we're at overall. Stats are on screen. We are just shy of 1,250 total level. So I did not do any Wintertod. This is what I want to propose for Wintertod. So for you regulars, please, please, please chime in and tell me if you think that this is a good idea or not. The thought that I have is that I need to have 3 skills higher than my fire making level. So what that would mean in this case is I've got thieving at 86, strength at 79, fishing at 72. So my fire making cannot exceed the 72. This would limit me so that I can't do just Wintertod, Wintertod, Wintertod. And it'll make it so that I have to train other skills. What do you guys think about that? The other option that I had is you guys pick a skill. Yeah, but even going to 99, so we're talking, I'm at 368k, so that's 12 million XP. So 12 million XP would be 1.2 million points, right? 12 million, no, it'll be 120,000 points. No, 1.2 million. 1.2 million, I'm right. 1.2 million points, plus the level ups. So when we're talking about all of that, I mean, we're talking easily 2 million points with dupes and everything, which is insane. And I don't want to just unlock everything right away, because that'll ruin the game mode. Because at that point, I'm just an Ironman. So you guys let me know what you think about that. I appreciate you thinking I earned it, though, because I feel like I earned it. We put a lot of work into it to be able to get there, but you guys tell me what you think. In the meantime, I'm going to show you guys the skills tab so you guys can see what we did off stream. And then we'll get cracking on opening up these packs. So skills tab here is up. You can see 300,000 XP is what we earned because we did a bunch of run around shopping. So we didn't do a ton of XP. However, we got a bunch of levels. So cooking, we gained 105,000 XP in. Crafting, we gained 53,000 XP in. That was like 3 or 4 levels. Fletching, we gained a little bit. Farming, we gained like 2 levels, 3 levels. Smithing, we gained a level. Mining, we gained 2. And then we're working through an agility. And then herb, we gained 5 levels. So quite a bit of XP. And as far as the pack overview, waiting for moths. I don't know what you mean by waiting for moths. Danicano, I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to do it because I think that just forces us... Oh, Moonlight Moths. Hey, how you doing? McGWC. I almost said it right that time. Appreciate the lurk, brother. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know if we're going to need the moths if we're doing it with multiple people. So I talked to Fat Loot. He said he was down to try. I know you were down to try. So if all 3 of us are there, we might be able to do it. We'll have to see how it goes. We'll see how this stream progresses today and what we get to. If we don't do it today, we will do it Friday or Saturday. Because I do want to at least go into Scurry and try it because we have a lot of gear upgrades we can get from Scurry. CDN card lock. Added. I also, that's the other thing I did that we didn't see in this because it was in another tab. Let me go here. Yeah, the pup disappeared. There we go. I also got a bunch of Addy arrows so that we could go farm higher level content if we needed to. I made a bunch of Addies. Made some myth in case we get them. And then I've got a bunch of iron and bronze now so that we actually can just use arrows and not have to worry about it since we've got the money. But other than that, let's get cracking on. We got 51,000 points today. We're starting the day off with 1,568 packs. Almost 2,000 cards left to go. 68.5% of the collection. So we will continue to fletch while we open up these packs. Let's get it going. All right. Again, as before, we are looking for air runes, air staff, scurrious spine. Defiler now opens all of PC. Now that we've finished the PC grind, we now have all of the mobs. We're also looking for the house keys, the rune Kite Shield would be nice. The Rune Full Helm would be nice. Box Traps would be nice. Still quite a bit that we can't get. Rainer Potions would also be huge because that would allow us to make our prayer pots. We're missing the Rainer pot. I'll take a key count look here in just a second. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get anything either. Last opening was so big and we got so many giant openings that I'm expecting to be very dry here. Godly, will this be pet 29? It's a dupe, but it is another pet. That's going to be big points because it's a godly dupe, so there's the tackle box again. The fish barrel would also be nice, since we have that unlocked. A rune axe would be nice, or an addy axe. More Relica citizens. Get us closer to the Fremy. There's Huey chaps. Get us closer to the Fremy quest line would be nice. The air talisman is still needed. So lots and lots of things that we still need that are very useful to the account. There's Keg of Beer. Leaping Salmon's nice for barbarian fishing. Jug of bad wine. Some dupes. Lots and lots of dupes. The Quetzal feed is also something we still need. Crossbow string is huge. That's actually amazing. So we can make our own crossbows now. I have to see which logs we can turn into crossbows, but we have a bunch of the crossbow limbs available. That's a huge upgrade because we can't fire iron bolts right now, so I'm sure we can make some sort of crossbow. Bowstring would be another giant upgrade because that would let us push towards a magic short bow. So if we could get that, that would also be good. There's a dupe elite void robe bottom. Still waiting for the void top to be unlocked. Got about 3 more packs before we sell back our dupes. But yeah, herb supplies would be a big one. There's the Infernal Harpoon again. Toxic Staff, which is new. Barbed Bolts. All right, let's sell back. We got 28,000 credits to sell back, so it puts us at 30K. So this is now an 80,000 point opening. The Teacher Wand is awesome. We have the Master Wand already unlocked. So if we could get closer, that'd be nice. Golden Nuggets is another piece that we need in order to use our nuggets from Motherlode Mine. A lot of little things we need that are just small pieces to complete sections here. Blue Moon Chestplate is nice. That'll be good for the future when we decide to move into the Moons content. Wrath Rune is nice. Give us some more runes to use. Still need Air Rune or Air Staff. Nothing out of the commons. Lots of points here. Radic is nice. Basically for quest. Nest boxes, pay dirt, dupe. A dupe astral room. Rock crabs. We just got sand crabs. Rock crabs is amazing for AFK combat. So this will let me train up my defense and my attack completely AFK, which will be fantastic for the account gains. So I'll definitely do this tonight and tomorrow. This may push us to be able to do scurry a lot easier. So rock crabs are awesome. I have to make sure I can access them, but I'm pretty sure that I can. I'm pretty sure you don't need anything for rock crabs. Mystic boots. Brutus slippers. Smoke rune. Oh. That is the last piece of angler that we were missing. We got the foil angler, so we could have gotten it all, but now we have every piece. Another godly. Another dupe. Spooky gloves. One more pack, and then we can sell back, and we're going to have plenty from that godly dupe. Extended stam potion. That'll be nice in the future. Selling back, we got 14,000. That puts us at 95,000 points that we've opened so far this morning. Zerite vambraces and the contract for Yama. That ain't happening. Not anytime soon, that's for sure. There's a Yama contract in foil. Based on my rules, that would just do all the contracts for Yama, but we're nowhere near that, and we have a bunch of them already, so not a huge thing for right now, more for the future. That's another malediction shard. We're getting real close, I believe, to doing the full malediction. Raw sea turtles is amazing. Bronze spear. That would have been nice early game. Lots of commons in this one. No air rune. And no Brutus. Lots of dupes. Sell back. We've got another 10k. That puts us over 100,000 points for this opening. Mystic lava staff. That's a nice one. And the rest dupes. Rift teleport tabs for the future. A Rancor. Some raisins. And a spider snack. Oh. Well, based on our foil rules, that would not unlock air runes. It would just unlock the elemental rune packs. So that hurts because the air symbol is right there. This one specifically is for all of the elemental runes. But unfortunately, it's not. I'm not going to use that to unlock all of the elemental runes because, again, I feel like that's too strong. Way too strong. So the rainbow jumper. And we have one last pack to go. Some last pack magic. Can we get something? The Strangled. And Burnt Karamwan. Oh, I lied. We got another pack with the sellbacks. Staff of Bob the Cat. And a bunch of dupes. All right. So all said and done, we are at 1370 left over here. I'm going to reset the XP counters so we can track what we do for this session here. All right, completely reset here. Let's put these all away. And then, you know what? We're going to actually take those marks back out. We're going to take the marks of grace out. We still did not unlock oak planks. House key stack, to answer your question, new iron, 904. I have not done any wealthy citizens since probably about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I've been trying not to just do thieving. Because again, I don't want the content to be stagnant for you guys. So I've been trying to keep it fresh and keep it new. But we're going to do some questing for the beginning of this. So I'm going to grab out some materials here. And then we'll be able to start the quests. As far as what we need, let me look at these here. We're going to do Doric's quest. Doric's quest, we need 2 iron ore. We need 4 copper ore. That's why I kept the 4. And then we need some clay, which I know I have in here somewhere. There they are. We need 6 clay. So we'll do that. We'll put this up here. We're also going to do a few other quests, but we'll start with that one. We're going to do Daddy's Home to get some construction started. And then we'll go from there. The other thing that I did is I jumped and got a bunch of bronze bars. So I made 40 sets of armor, for the bronze armor, so that we could actually do our training. So we do not have the other defenders that we were missing. We're still, unfortunately, dry on those. Trying to make sure that there's nothing else that I missed as far as things that we did. We're going to take our potato seeds out. We're going to take our Marantil seeds out and our Terramin. We shouldn't need our Terramin, just the Marantil. The jutes out. And then we'll take a couple of saplings just so we have them with us. And then let's get, let's do a farm run. So I did do some hopping at charter ships to be able to get us the buckets of sand and soda ash. That's how I got the molten glass that I made. But while I did that, I also planted a bunch of stuff and kept doing farm runs. So would help if I had my spade, because I need my spade and my seed dipper. But as I was saying, when I did the charter ships, I remembered that we unlocked pineapple and we have super compost unlocked. Oh, we get a lamp. Drop our potatoes. Let's take the lamper. What should we put this into? I'm thinking herb. Put it in herb. We do love lamp. That is a thing. 29 herb. Get some more farming XP here. Why in the world do you run around when I click? We'll go to the leprechaun here, grab another compost out. And the only reason I'm composting is so that we can get as many XP drops as possible. So we get an XP drop for the compost. We get extra yield off of the compost. There is a level as well. So we're going to get that. And then we're also going to get the XP for grabbing more compost as we do it. So as much compost as we can do, we're going to do. All right, let's clear the dead ones. Unfortunately, we did have some die. Some energy mixes. When it comes to flowers, I don't have any rosemary or marigolds currently. Well, let's put that in there. Let's grab some compost. And then we will finish up this farm run. As you can see, we're building up points relatively quickly because every time we do these runs, it's levels. Let's make sure this is ready. It is. Let's go back over here. We'll bank the herbs. And then grab our buckets and do some more compost. Get as many early farming levels as we can. And this is super compost because I use the pineapples, which we do have unlocked. So now I can recompost each one of these because you can stack normal compost first, then super compost on your patches. And then you get both XP drops. So we'll put those away. We'll grab some more empty buckets and grab the rest of our super compost, and then we'll make some more because all of this adds up. We're already, what, 33% through the level? Almost 40% actually. But you're not going to hear me complain about farming levels, because this will be a good source of herbs for us, and soon secondaries with the snape grass. Still need that rainer potion though. Alright. Let's go into the bank here. I'm going to actually deposit these ores just for a second so that I have a little more space. And then we're going to grab out some pineapples. There you go. Oil steel bar. That's huge. That's iron and bronze bars for you. Top tier. That is an early game pull. That'll make smithing so much easier. Iron is good. I used iron bars for quite a while. And I'm still using steel bars, so no complaints. All right, let's grab our ores back out. So we needed all 4 of those. We need 2 of these. And then 6 of these. We'll knock out Dorix when we run past him real quick, because that takes 2 seconds. Still can't do any fruit trees. I need 68 agility to climb this. And we're only 64. So unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I've been slacking on my agility gains. We got so much other stuff to unlock that I have not done agility. Which is absolutely wild to think. Considering that's the only skill we had at the beginning, was that in thieving. I should have minigame tellied. I didn't even think about it. But I could have minigame tellied right up to the games room up here. But we're here now, so. Can't wait to start doing house stuff. We're going to jump into construction today and get some construction gains. That will be very nice. I was working on mining and smithing so we could get up to myth. We are now officially at where we can smelt myth. So we will do some blast furnace in the future. A Pika Peck. Don't even know what a Pika Peck is. I do have 35 marks of grace, which just so happens to be the exact amount we need for our graceful hood. Another collection log. And then all we have left is the legs. And the legs are 60 marks. So we'll get the legs here in the near future. But that now gives us 5 pieces of graceful. Just missing those legs. Let's go in here and let's grab an energy potion out. For all this running around we're doing. And then when we head down towards Doric, we will rip another pack here. Alrighty, let's see what we can get. The Dorgy bow, don't have the bolts, but that is a nice basic range weapon for us. If we can get the bolts, and do the quest. The black sim we already had unlocked because of our foil scimitar early game. I don't remember if I planted a tree here. I did. So we can check the health, and that is 22 farming. I can't remove it because I didn't bring coins with me or an axe. So let's hit Doric real quick. Yeah, I totally want to use your anvil all the way out in the middle of nowhere. Just so happen to have that in its exact quantities. Boom. A little bit of mining XP. The quest completed. Opens up our inventory here. Almost gave us enough coins to where we could remove our tree. But not quite. Baby Impling, maybe we can get coins. Nope, we got cheese. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Running around doing some basic quests, doing a couple of farm runs here. Grab 5K out. And we'll also equip our axe. We're going to rip another pack here in just a second. The Dorgy bow was nice. If we can get the bone bolts, that would be fantastic. We're still missing the zombie to be able to do Lost City. Our new super compost is already coming into play here. Our tree is planted and double composted, which is fantastic. Then we'll head back. Definitely need to get the agility up a little more. Like this shortcut here would be nice, which I need 66 for. I need 66 for that other shortcut that we just saw. So I'm going to have to grind out some more agility, which we need the marks anyway because we still need the pants. So I will put the work in. You know what I didn't check was the shield shop. Oh yeah, I did check it. They didn't have it in stock. Let me do a quick hop here and just make sure that they don't have it in stock in another world. It might be one of those shops that just doesn't stock it ever. Yeah, it doesn't stock it. Okay. Had a feeling. I went all the way to the blast furnace to check on a rune square shield. There's 23. And then I found out, hey, wait a second, they don't actually stock the rune kite shield or the rune square shield. It's just a 0 stock item in that shop, which was rough. Oh yeah, definitely world hopping cheating. Control Shift and the arrow key. Super easy. Planted another one here. We're going to finish up our farm run and then we'll come back here for Daddy's home. Yes, tisk is correct. Let's grab. I can't wait to grow limps. That'll be fantastic. I think we're close, actually. They are, I believe, considered a flower. Yes, they are 26. So we're very, very close to being able to grow limpworts, which will be awesome for us. All right, as we're going here, I'm going to start sorting stuff back where it belongs from this tab so that my bank can stay organized. We're going to grab 2 more oak saplings. Welcome in, Senior Hermie. Appreciate you tuning in. Today is actually Blazed and I's 3-year wedding anniversary. And later this week is our 4-year anniversary from when we got engaged. Grab both of our composts here, and we're actually going to grab a couple of them. I also need a trowel to put inside my bank. It goes. It goes. I know how that feels. Super compost the potatoes. We are out of potato seeds, so we're going to run down a drainer real quick and grab some more potato seeds so we can keep the grind going here. I meant to thieve some last night, and I just never got around to it. Oh, thank you very much for the happy anniversary. I completely missed it. Thank you very much. I was going to get Blazed on the stream with me. But she's got too much other stuff going on right now, so she wasn't able to jump in today. But maybe I'll get her on the stream this weekend, Friday or Saturday. Did I get anything good? Yes, we did actually. We got, oh, you guys are going to have to help me out. I know we got the Dorgy bow, which is nice. We're going to grab some potato seeds here. We're also going to grab some marigold seeds. I can plant marigolds. Blaze, do you remember what the other thing we got was that you were like, oh, I guess we are going to get something good? Oh, rock crabs. Yes, rock crabs. Thank you very much, Danikano. And then I was buying jutes. I don't remember what I was buying jutes for. What are jutes? Are jutes, oh, jutes are a hop. That's why. And welcome back, Require. Thanks for tuning in. All right. That'll be good for us for right now. We're banking this. We're banking that because we need that for later. Put that in our seeds. Can we take 15? No, we can't. Let's throw our buckets in here and boom, we can't take 15. All right, we'll head back up. Unofficial pet raven. I did not. That's on the list for today. We're gonna do the Slayer task. I did show all the stuff that I bought and went through at the beginning of the stream. So I got a bunch of steel legs. I got 40 sets of bronze armor. So we'll be able to do our grind with the Warriors Guild. I got some molten glass made for some unpowered orbs. I went to the Deep Wildy Mage Arena Bank in order to get cosmic runes, and I enchanted all of our ruby rings that we had. I got our Addy plate legs, which is a direct upgrade. So, a lot of stuff, That is amazing. Blazed has a ton of birds in the back. And she's got hummingbirds, and she's got a couple cardinals. We have mourning doves. We have a blue jay. And they are all very friendly with her as long as the beastie is not outside. Yeah, we also got super compost. I got 850 Addy arrows so that we could do higher level monsters. Oh, the other thing we got was a crossbow string. That was the other one. I need to write this stuff down. I normally write it down, and I didn't today because I refer back to it. So we got the crossbow string. We got the rock crabs and the dorgy. All right. Go back to our leprechaun friend here. Grab some compost out so that we can compost this and super compost it. And those back in. Then we're going to do Daddy's Home in a few. That's on the agenda. Trust the process. Trust the process. Heard me. Blazed, I don't know if you saw, but DJ sent us a message. Sent happy anniversary. But yes. Yeah, pretty much. smiling his way to the hospital. Feeling fulfilled in life because the bird. Oh, I already composted that and I didn't super compost it. That's what I was missing. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Blazed would have an ear-to-ear grin the entire way to the hospital. And be so excited to be able to tell somebody that that's what happened. Require, we also came up with a rule. I can do Winter Todd, but I need to have at least 3 skills that are at or above my fire making level. So in this case, I would have thieving, strength, and then fishing, so I can't bring my fire making level above 72. This way I can't just repeatedly farm Winter Todd. That'll make it a little bit more, I don't want to say fair, but realistic as far as what we had planned to do. All right, farm run is done. So let's go ahead and minigame telly. Do I want to go straight to a minigame telly or do I want to run back there? All right, let's do this. Let's chronicle teleport because we can do that now. And we'll run up here to the bank. Even though I was right on the other side of that river. We'll save it with the 1 click. I'll run over to the bank. I'll grab a little bit of gear out. We'll go do Karamja and go get the monkeys done. And then head back to Birthrup, grab another Slayer task, and go do Daddy's home. We'll grab out our best in slot gear. Oh, no, that's not our best in slot gear. I lied. So let's put this stuff back. And we're going to move our new best in slot gear. Into position. Because now we are the Rune Warrior. Check us out. The gains. Looking like an absolute Chad. And then we can go to Ramja. Looking sharp, looking buff. Thanks, Hermie. I've been working out, you know, going to the gym. And new Iron Guy. It's just a basic hat, you know, long untrimmed beard. Nothing to brag about, nothing to brag about. But I appreciate the compliments, guys. My routine is I never go to the gym. That's why I'm a fatty 2x4. I can't do anything with my knee right now, so that's about the extent of my quote-unquote gym is my PT. Alright. Monkeys. Tag all monkeys. Boom. We can finally do our Slayer task. 6 Slayer XP, I'll take it. Get some pit vipers? Nah. Oh, I have Oakleys that I wear. The ones the cops wear. That's the ones that I always have used. Just standard black. Normally they're sitting on the table behind me. Oh no, I understand. I've done it many a time, Hermie, many a time. Alright. I'm gonna keep taking out all these monkeys here. Oh, I got 17 more. Ayo, blazed with the jokes. Blazed has got them yokes today. Appreciate y'all hopping in, hanging out. And thank you very much for the anniversary niceties. Wishing us happy anniversary. We appreciate it. Means a lot to us. I actually haven't sold monkey heads. Holy cow. Y'all are very, very kind. If it's something you guys are interested in, I'll see if I can convince Blaze to jump on the stream Friday or Saturday. But that's up to y'all. I can put her camera on the screen and hook her mic up. And then you guys can chat with her too. I won't do it for tomorrow's stream though. You were asked if you're some sort of crabby evolution the other day. Absolutely. The Hermie kind. Get her to make another appearance back on the Pokey family. Yeah, we can make Blazed go fight Scurious. Slayer task completed. 2 insult heads. Alright, let's do... I gotta switch that because that's going to be an issue if I ever need to one-click telly. Alright, cool. Where do we need to go? We need to do Daddy's Home. And we can't games telly because of the minigame teleport, so let's do the Chronicle. And we fell. Little Gerudo. Any Zelda fans in the chat? Oh, no. I'll put the rant back on if Blazed is on stream. And I'll let you guys redeem rants. For sure. Been a while since we've had a good Blazed rant. For those of you who don't know, I used to have a channel point reward that was rant about anything, and you guys got to choose what you wanted Blaze to rant about. They got quite interesting. They are the best. That was one of my favorite segments. Alright, let's pull up the quest helper. And let's go to the mini quests. And grab Daddy's home. Oh man, I just ran all the way over here and I don't think I have the cloth. Bolt of cloth. Where do I get bolt of cloth? Bolt of cloth. I am not Slayer locked. We just finished my Slayer task. And I'm going to grab another one here once my minigame telly comes up. Let me figure out where I can get... I can get it at the sawmill. Okay, I can get it at the sawmill. Do I have it unlocked, though? That's the... That's the big question here. Oh, I do, because we got the canvas bolt in a foil. That's why. I was like, I knew we had it. I just couldn't remember how we had it. Because I looked at this before we started. Alright, so I need to go up to the sawmill. So we're going to have to Chronicle Telly again. And then go to the sawmill. Luckily, we can do Daddy's home up here, too. That would be the goal, would be to try to get a rat task. If I could get a rat task, Scurry would be much, much better. I can't get over how far we've come with that one opening. It's so wild. We've got plenty of nails, so we're good on the nails. But yeah, we'll grab another task here once the minigame telly goes away, which, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna be able to finish Daddy's Home first. And then once Daddy's Home is finished, we have, I believe, 500 normal planks in the bank. So we'll be able to jump quite a bit in our construction and open a bunch of packs, which will be very nice. Oh, I need the rest of the stuff. Let me go to the bank real quick. I'm also going to take the armor off because it's way too heavy. It's killing our run energy. Switch back to graceful. That's better. And then for Daddy's Home, we need 10 planks and nails. We've got oak planks. And then we've also got normal planks, if I can find them. All right, we're going to do it this way. There they are. Oh, cool. They're already in the right tab. And then we also need some nails. So we'll grab... Knowing my luck, I'm going to need more than what it says. So we're going to grab 50 nails instead of the 14 that it tells us we need. So we can do this mini quest, talking to Marlowe here. Southeast of Varrock here. So we'll head down and do a little Daddy's Home. What do you think? Do you think we should try to do Daddy's Home? I'm sorry, Mahogany Homes mini game with normal planks, or do you think we should just jump into the house and try to bang out benches or chairs or something like that? I'm holding off on homes. Yeah, so that's the thing, is I do have... I have the Chronicle. So the Chronicle does make it a little easier, because we can get close. But we don't have a very good telly for Fally. Yeah. Artie would be tough. We could do it on the minigame cooldown, but that's obviously only once every 20 minutes. Varrock's easy. Hosidius again would be difficult. Yeah, I can use charters for sure, but yeah, it's just a lot of running back and forth. But we are going to do X marks the spot. And then I believe we have the ability to do the Karend quest, which will give us the memoirs. So that'll be a Telly to Karend. So that's on the agenda for today. So maybe we do that first, and then we go from there. Okay, so we will build in his house. Yeah, see, we're bending nails left and right. That's what I figured.
Level up completed.
Level 2.
Level up completed.
Level 3.
Level up completed.
Yeah, so it said we needed 14 nails. And we used 31. So waxwood logs. We gotta get these made at the sawmill. So we'll run over there. Already level 4, which is awesome. And we got some packs, so we can rip some packs while we're running over here. $6,000 points. The Colossal Hydra. There's the lobster again. Not the raw one that we were looking for originally, but we got that. Steel axe. Ooh, black jaguars. Curious how much agility that gives. Nothing? Okay, fair enough. Sell back the dupes. We've got 83 credits. Puts us at 1176. So still no air runes. And no air tiara. Or air talisman, I mean. And then we'll build that, and that gets us up to level 6. Now we can head back up to Marlow. Cruising right along. Rip another pack here. Alright, couple of rares. Gold Elegant Foil. Myth Arrows. Myth Arrows are amazing. They're very, very inexpensive. Much stronger than the bronze or iron that we have. That's big. I made some last night, not thinking we would get them, but just because they were good XP and they were cheap, so we might have to do some Myth Arrow fletching. That's a big one. Be a nice boost for our range. Getting all kinds of good stuff. Another 400 construction XP gets us up to level 8. So nice little boost. Almost to the oak hull. And that's the goal here, is to be able to boost up our sailing level. We got a Fally Telly and then some house taps. We'll save those. Oh, you know what? I didn't even take a look at where our house can be moved to. I don't think we can move it many places with level 8, but we'll take a look here. Yeah, so Remington is the only option. Remington or Taverley. Oh, just Remington. All right. Remington's not bad, though, because if we could ever get air runes, the house portal is right here, which is nice and close to not only the port, which will allow us to go to Corrend, but up to Falador as well. We just need the air runes, unfortunately. And we did get some more planks, which is good. Some steel bars. These will go into our supplies. We'll go back in there. That's going to get dropped. And the ensouled heads we'll put in the generic tab here. All right, well, Daddy's Home is done. That's another one. We got another pack. Let's rip that real quick. Dupe Legendary. And a full pack of dupes. And we're at 2128. But we did cross over the 1250 total level mark, so that is quite big for the account. 1253 total level. We are looking like a real account now. Every single skill is filled out. Let's minigame Telly to Earthrip Games Room. We'll go talk to Turiel. See what our next Slayer task is. See if we can keep doing Slayer. And then we will go to X marks the spot, get the lamp for that. Which will be some more gains in our XP. Get an assignment, skeletons. I know we have skeletons unlocked. The question is, which skeletons do we have unlocked? So let's take a look. All right, so we have skeleton guard, skeleton, and then a bunch of the rare skeletons. So we can do that, which is awesome. Let's also trade with him and grab... We don't have earmuffs unlocked. Oh, man. I was going to say we can grab some earmuffs for Winter Todd. Let me look at what else works for Winter Todd and see if we have anything that we can use. There's a bunch of gloves that we can use. The clue hunter stuff we can get because we do have a couple of those unlocked. Do insulated boots count? No, they do not. Okay, so they don't count. So we can't get anything out of here as far as that goes. We do have the mirror shield. What's the value on the mirror shield? 5,000. I wonder if a mirror shield is better than the black square. We'll have to look into that. Our tree shouldn't be done, but we'll take a look while we're here. Nope. Still not there. So skeletons is our task. We can do that. I'm thinking we grab some cash. Let's wield this. Grab a little bit of cash here. Let's grab some bag plants and do a quick little bag plant boost to give us a couple of levels right away. Trade the garden supplier. What can we do? What can we do? Let me move this out of the way. Decorative. Nope. Okay, it doesn't show in that one either. Does it show in other maybe? No, it does not. Garden. There we go. So that's a dead tree. And that's going to be an option. Bag plant 2 is also an option. So let's grab some bag plant 2s. Eggplant 2. Oh, those are 5,000 each. And the Baghdad trees are 1,000. All right, let's do those instead. So we'll buy 10 of those. And then let's hop. I'll actually buy 5 of those. Plant 2. And then we'll grab more of the trees. And then we'll leave the rest. And where is our other person we can trade over here? There's another one. And that one, this one, maybe. Yep, this is the one. We'll buy a couple of watering cans. And we'll fill those up. We'll grab a couple of levels real quick here. Alrighty. And we'll deposit our coins and we'll grab our spade just in case, because I have a feeling we need the spade to do bag plants. Because we need the spade to do just about everything in this game, it feels like. And now that we have it unlocked, we can at least do that. Where in the world is the spade? Spade, spade, spade. Alright, we're just going to do it this way again, because things aren't done the right way. Tab. Oh, it's in our new tab. That's why. Put that in our farming tab. Boom. Then run down to Relica. And do a little bit of these plants real fast. Then we also need to do X marks the spot, which I know is right over in that direction. So we can hit that while we're there. And then that will give us the ability to stack clues, which will be helpful. And then we'll go to our skeletons and get our Slayer up, and we'll see if we can keep going until we can get a rat task. So we have that prepped for Scurious. I also wanted to do some Giant's Foundry. All right, so let's go here in the tree space. We're going to switch this to build. Then we're going to switch this to remove. Just do this. Get some nice farming and construction levels through one-click means, which is awesome. It's definitely not cheap, but it'll work. And get
Level
us
up. Completed.
a couple of levels here. There's a level 10.
Level up. Completed.
Farming level 24. These are 31 XP each.
Level up. Completed.
Level 11 construction. And let's add this. This. Set them. We can see how this is as far as XP. Alright, so now we are out of those. And then we want to shift click this. So I'm just using menu entry swapper, which is built into RuneLite. And then if you shift and choose it, you can actually, in one click here, go ahead and remove and add, which will make it much faster. All right, so that got us up to 12, almost 13, and 24. And we need to get up to... We have the iron salvaging hook, which is nice. We want to try to get this as high as we can so we can get our boat stuff to be worth doing. So we have oak logs unlocked. So we want to get to at least the steel and the oak repair kit would be nice. So let's go to 19 on doing this. We'll do another inventory real quick. Just so that we have good amount already completed. There is a bush plant there, and I know that over here, I think there's Phyllis. Yeah. Phyllis unnotes. All right, so we're going to do this big brain here. So we're going to big brain this. We're going to buy a bunch of bag plants. I think we'll do dead trees because those seem to be good XP per GP. We'll note them, and then we'll use Phyllis to unnote our items. So the bag, dead tree. Bag dead tree is 37, and it costs 1,000 GP. The bag plant 2, which is a small fern, is 70 XP for 5k. We don't want that. Small plants would also work. So I think we're going to do the dead trees. The dead trees seem to be the best. So let's put this stuff away real quick. grab some cash out. And then we'll note all these and we'll burn right through this. And get a couple of quick levels. And try to boost us up to like level 20 and 25-ish. So, Baghdad tree. I'm going to shift click this and I'm going to change it to by 5. And then we'll just hop worlds and we'll keep doing it. And then we'll go and we'll note them. And rinse and repeat. So we can get a couple of these banked up. And try to do this efficiently so that we don't blow too much money. But we do want to get the XP because the extra farming levels will allow us to do better trees. It'll allow us to do better seeds because we only have so many seeds that we can do. Oh, you know what? Let's try this. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's try it. Nope, it doesn't work. Okay. All right. And I just checked, and Phyllis can unnote these, so we don't have to worry about him. Up to almost 11 million XP on the account already. But this is the game plan. And then we'll start Slayer hopping after we do X marks the spot. And possibly Client of Corinne. I think all we were missing was the spade for X marks the spot to be able to do Client of Corinne. Then we have 8,000 credits that we get to open. We'll open as we are running back and forth to the bank here. But this is the tech. Now that we have coins unlocked, we can actually do methods like this that give us big XP. Had I had the foresight, I would have done this off stream, but It's only going to take a few minutes here. It's not like we're trying to gather 1,000 of them or anything. Just trying to get a good amount here. Then what we're also going to do is we're going to take our planks and our nails, and we'll bring those with us as well. Noted. So that we can do a bunch of those while we're there and see how high we can push. We'll do one more inventory, but let's rip some packs while we're running back and forth, like I said. So 8,600 credits. We got 3 packs we can open. White medium helm. There's the air tiara again. Not the air talisman that we need. We'll run up here, and then we only bought 2, so we should be able to buy another 5 from this world, and we'll hop again. And then if we have time, maybe we'll do a couple of games of Winter Todd. We'll see how the day goes. That way we can keep it all fresh. Then you guys can watch me fumble horribly in Winter Todd because I've never done it. But we do have the Broom of Kindling and we have the potion, so in theory it should be pretty quick. And now that we have a house, we'll get construction XP for repairing. And the other thing I wanted to also look into is we have the Imkondo hammer unlocked. So maybe we can get that in the future here. Dupe Mythic and a Dupe Epic. Transvergence Theory. That's another book from the library that we already had unlocked, but we'll take it. Alright, so there's 104. So let's go ahead and take all of these out. Let's take all of our planks out. All of our nails out. And then grab a hammer. We'll grab a saw. And a spade. Oh, man. Those are all noted. That's fine. I'll just do it this way real fast. Didn't notice I had those noted. Then we'll run down. Actually, we'll walk down for part of it. And then we'll open these packs because we got a couple packs still to rip. And we have a bunch of dupes. So that's a dupe uncut Zenite. Air Talisman! Oh my god. There it is. There's the air talisman. Okay, so now we can do Rune Mysteries, which opens up a bunch of quests as well. Oh, this is the questing episode for sure. But the air tally is big. That is big for us. Yeah, we got the air talisman. I should have my mic level to where it doesn't blow your ears out, but I apologize if I did. Sell back our dupes. We got 5,000 credits. Air Talisman is massive. That's going to give us... There's another Air Tiara. Now I don't mind seeing them because we actually got it. That's going to give us Rune Mysteries. Rune Mysteries is going to open up a bunch more. Silver Bar, too. Oh, my God. Silver bar is massive because we have like 1,000 of them. And that's all of our tiaras we can make. That is unholy symbols we can make. We can't string them, but it's a bunch of crafting XP. As well as silver bolts. So we got the air tally and we got the silver bar. Those are both huge. Oh, I'm sorry, Blazed. Alright, so... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I tried to fix that to where it's a little better on the vertical view because of the problems we had. Oh, you know what I did in all that excitement, guys? All that excitement, and I forgot the watering cans. Luckily, we walked, so... Gotta go back and grab those. So that means this stream, we got the crossbow string, rock crabs, the dorgy bow, myth arrows, air tally, and silver bar. And we didn't even open that many points to start. So, I mean, that's absolutely huge. So I'll take it. I'll take the air tally. That's amazing. No complaints at all whatsoever. Let's grab our watering cans out. Where are our watering cans? We don't need 7 of them. We need 3 of them. All right. Yeah. This week is absolutely massive. Between yesterday, getting all of the unlocks we did, you know, myth ore, the plank, the spade, coins, raw lobsters, bruma root. I mean, that was a huge opening. I figured we'd be dry for a while. And then, sure enough, we jump into today's stream and managed to pull 6 items that are useful either now or in the future. So, big gains. The coiners is massive. Where is Phyllis? There he is. Change all. And then we're gonna go build mode. So we can go back and forth here. But big, big, big. Alright, so this one we need to be on 1. There's already another construction level. Do some trees real quick and get a bunch of points off of this because we'll get a bunch of construction levels here. Let's reset the XP per hour so we can watch and see how it goes with being able to unnote right here. 25 farming. And there's a water supply right here, so we can just refill our watering cans. 15. Or I'm sorry, 14 construction. Working on 15. Again, remember the goal was let's get as far as we can for sailing so that we can get our boat hooked up with a salvaging hook and be able to do better port tasks and salvaging for XP, as well as eventually doing the trials, because the trials will be big XP for us. Then you guys can watch me fumble around on the water. Get the watering cans filled up. I guess we could have used 2 watering cans instead of 3. Got an extra plant in here.
Level up completed.
15 construction. Halfway through the farming level. Very quick XP. We're pulling about 19,000 XP per hour here in both construction and farming. There's level 16. No, I guess we did need 3 watering cans because we're 2 charges into this watering can every time, so. And it's so inexpensive, only 90 coins to unnote here. Is absolutely awesome. Already up to 8,500 points. Go ahead and power through. About halfway through our trees. Then we got some planks we can work through.
Level up completed.
That's 17 construction. Almost 10,000 points. Looks like we're settling right around 18k XP an hour with the unnoting, which when they're this low of skills is quite good. Give us a nice boost in our total levels here. And again, doing the no pickup rule. So the fact that we are keeping up with a lot of the people who are just doing foes rules, which allow you to bank everything that you get as drops, as well as unlock the first drop from NPC foils. We don't do that here. No NPC foil rules at all whatsoever. Yeah, I feel like that to me, if it's confusing, and we have to like figure it out, I've just said no. Yeah. It's definitely not the common way of playing by any means. It seems like either your input-output, so you need everything,
Level up.
or
Completed.
you're doing foes rolls. That's 18 construction. Those seem to be like the two main ways people are playing. Input-output, no foil, or foes rolls. I haven't seen many people doing no pickup. But that's, you know, part of the reason that I did it this way is because I feel like this is a little bit better as far as the content goes. This is not quite as fast-paced, but it's still fast. If I did input-output, it would be much slower for on-stream. I'd rather play input-output,
Completed.
because I feel like that's like the best way to play this game mode. But it would be terribly boring on stream. So I'm trying to make it as entertaining as I can here for you guys.
Level up. Completed.
That's level 27 farming and then at 19 construction. Got 2 more inventories to do. And then we'll do our packs, rip those real quick, and then we might do planks and see, do a couple hundred planks, see how that goes. But I don't know that that's going to be very quick. So if it's not quick, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just move on. Because we got a lot we got to get through today still. I want to be able to get as much new content in this episode as I can. And then build up some points for tomorrow. Do a good size opening tomorrow. Won't be near as many as I did on Tuesday. But should be hopefully more than I did today.
Completed.
Level 20 construction. And then from there, we'll move on to Friday being our big try stuff out day. Hopefully I can get a rat task to do some scurrious. All right. And then let's unnote a couple of the planks. Fill up all the watering cans real quick. Then we'll be able to rip some, but that's already 15,000 points. Quite a bit from that short little grind there. The only real restriction on this is money. Because, I mean, getting, you know, 17, 18k XP an hour, this is a perfectly viable method. And it would be substantially higher if we bought the better plants. The ones that are 5,000 are double the XP, so that'd put us up at 3,600 XP, or 36,000 XP, I'm sorry, an hour. Which would get us way up in the levels, but I don't want to blow all of our cash, because I want us to have the ability to still go do things and buy things.
Level up. Completed.
So that puts us at 28 farming. and
completed.
21 construction. Let's go ahead and switch. We'll switch the bookcases, and we'll do bookcases. $114. 114 XP for 4 planks. All right, so let's see how many we can fit here. So let's drop 1 watering can. You can always buy another one. And that'll give us 5 bookcases at a time. And then let's reset the XP per hour. And we'll see how this goes. Already much faster. We don't have oak planks, so we can't jump to oak ones. That's 22 construction. XP seems to be flying up here. A clay doll has appeared. Anybody gonna try to catch the clay doll? Oh yeah, this is massive on the XP. Massive on the XP. Over 40,000 XP with normal planks. Now, we don't have an endless supply of these because we got these from doing Temporos. Because I still don't have normal logs unlocked. So we can't make our own planks, but we can hop and pick them up. So I might have to do some of that. We've got so many nails from Temporos as well that this may be a really easy way to get a bunch of levels in the construction and get our house built out really nice. A new iron caught the clay doll. You are the chosen one. Congrats, congrats. Yeah, that add-on doesn't like a lot of people. Seems to be very difficult to catch. We will do this till we get down to 400 planks. I'll do a couple more inventories.
Level up completed.
Because again, I don't like doing the same thing for too long. I don't like you guys just seeing this. I like showing you the method, doing it for a second, and then moving on and doing this kind of stuff off stream. So that you guys don't have to sit here and watch this. I like to give you as much variety as I can. we should get the level in this inventory. Come on now, don't call me a liar.
Level up.
And we got it. Good.
Completed.
All right. Almost 24,000 points. The gains are real. I am going to have to do some money making off stream so we can continue to do grinds like this and jump our total level up as well as our points. We passed the 1250 mark today and we're already at 1275. So with having all these skills unlocked, it's helping to skyrocket the total level. But I do have some of the slow skills still that are pretty low. Herb being one of them. And agility being another. Rune crafting is also pretty slow, but we've already got that up to 38. I did that through Arceus Library. Obviously, we did not have Rune Mysteries unlocked. We were missing a lot of the talismans. But we may end up having to make air runes for ourselves. If we can get air runes unlocked at any point in time here, that would be fantastic.
Level up. Completed.
Or an air staff. Another level. Yeah, holding strong at like the 35k an hour range. Costing us only 100 coins though. Unnoting with these planks is fantastic that we can do this right here. Much, much faster method than having to run back and forth to the bank. As easy as we can make it. Alright, so I said we go to 400, but we'll go this last inventory because we're still not at 400. So we'll push this to 390 is what we ended up on. And this should get us another level, putting us at 27 construction after just unlocking it.
Level up. Completed.
And there it is. Yeah, so about 36k XP. And this last one we'll actually just leave here so we have something in our house. Alright, perfect. Let's go into house options. Viewer. No, we gotta go here. Build. Yeah. Alright. A workshop would be nice. So let's see how that's set up. Let's rotate it like nope. We'll rotate it like this so that we can do an armor repair stand right there. That'll be nice. And then bedroom we need, because if we're ever going to do a servant, we'll need a bedroom. We're 27, so we could technically do a leagues hall. We're not going to do that, though. Let's do a dining room, because I know benches and tables are a nice training method. We'll have that there. And then here we'll make a kitchen. Because larders are also a good method. Sweet. Now we've got a nice little crib set up. I like it. All right. So we have to talk to Veos in the Sheared Ram Pub in Lumbridge. So we'll telly back to Lumbridge. And as we're running there, we will rip open these packs because we do have 26,000 points. Which is crazy because we only had 18,700 XP gained. Our oak tree is not done. Just double checking it while we're here. All right, let's rip some packs. And here we go. A dupe epic is nice. Again, air runes are a big one for us. Scurious spine, there's cooked T-bone. Scurious spine would be nice. Brutus would be nice. The keys would be nice. House keys. The Watchman. There's that dragon harpoon that we already got. Ooh, dunce. No, go to school, go to school, go to school. I do. I didn't realize that it was calling me until I saw it underneath the pack. Because this will make it super nice for us. Another little boost of XP. I don't know what that is, but that's got to be it, yeah. What comes next? The pick. Yeah, I didn't notice it, so I appreciate it. Book of Knowledge we do have. I'm actually going to put this one into Slayer because I want to try to push up for Animal Magnetism. We still need the Ecto token, I believe. This is the piece we're missing for that, but it's possible, so. Yeah, no, I appreciate you trying to notify me, though. I saw your message right as I clicked on him, and I was like, ah. We dig up the mysterious orb. cute little oak tree. Not done yet, but he's just chilling there. Do any of you guys watch in vertical on Twitch, or are you guys watching on your computers? Because I do now stream in vertical. Thanks to the new graphics card to me, but you're on PC. Okay, so what was the unlock for construction? I've been walking around the house doing stuff, and I've only been seeing bits the past hour or so. So the unlock for construction was the plank that we got. We were pushing construction up because we wanted to get stuff for our boat for sailing. So now we can do some of the oak stuff, which I don't have oak planks. I just remembered, and you need oak planks for stuff like that. So some of the stuff I'm not going to be able to do till I get oak planks, but the salvaging hook is teak planks. And then salvaging would obviously give me the ability to get AFK experience. And I do have teak logs, teak planks, teak repair kits. I don't have the hull parts, though. I have the large teak hull parts, but not the normal hull parts. And I do have a teak stock. So let me look into that, too, while we're doing this, because we're talking about it. We did get the crossbow string. So let's look at crossbows. I need to look at this. I need to look at crossbows. So that's steel crossbow. Maple would be the one that I need, which is myth. Could do the myth. Yeah, definitely getting closer. So I don't have the maple stock. I have the maple log, obviously, but I don't have the stock. So we can do teak, possibly. Steel. I have the steel crossbow. And I have the steel limbs. So I can make a steel crossbow, which will allow us to shoot our bronze or our iron bolts. So I can make this, which is nice. And we are just the level to be able to wield it. So we will have a crossbow option. Not going to need it immediately, because now we have the maple bow that we were able to just buy, even though we didn't get it from archers. But that gives us some option. And then we have to talk to Veos over here. And we'll talk to him.
Quest completed.
So now we have the ability to receive the clue scroll boxes instead of just clues. So we can actually start stacking clues, which is nice. And it also gave us the antique lamp. And again, the antique lamp, I think we're going to put into Slayer, just so that we have it. I'm torn because I always like to put them into Herb, but for these low levels, let's put them into Slayer. So that we have a little bit of a boost there. We can now plant limps, which is awesome. So we can make our strength pots. And that unlocks earmuffs as far as the requirement to wear them. I don't know if I'm still Yeah, I don't have the card of earmuff, so we're not going to be able to wear those. But it does unlock them for us, which is nice. So that is X marks the spot. Let's sell our duplicate cards because I didn't do that earlier. And that's 4,000 credits. And let's rip 18,000 points. Dragonstone Gauntlets. That's a new one for us. Strange Old Lockpick and Desert Ammy 3, both brand new. Cave Bugs. There's that King Sandcrab. Frog token is huge. Now all those frog tokens we have, we can turn them into lamps in Varrock. So that'll be some free XP, which will be nice. The Moon Clan. There's a dupe of Myth Ore that we were waiting for. We already had the foil of Bluegill. There's Ogre Arrow Shafts, though. Ogre Arrow Shafts gets us closer to being able to do Big Chompy bird hunting. That actually might unlock Big Chompy for us. I don't remember if we have the bow. So we'll be able to take a look at that here in a second. Venenatus dupe is going to be a couple of good points. A Tent Whip, which is going to be some more good points. So 4,400 points. Got 2 more packs we get to rip. Black Longsword Foil. Huey Coif. So that's full Huey unlocked, but I think we already had full Huey unlocked. That's a double foiler in this pack, which is absolutely insane. Let's take a look at Huey. So I was missing the Vamps and the top. I have the hide, I have Huey himself, and I've got the chaps. So that's full Huey unlocked, which only unlocks the top and the Vamps for us, but it's still an unlock. So maybe we could do some Huey in the future. That would be nice. That's another new one. And the Crimson Swifts. But a double foiler pack. That never happens. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let me see if I zoom this out a little bit. I couldn't move it. Never mind. I was gonna move it for the vertical view, but it didn't work. So, Ancient D'hide Shield. Summoned Zombie. That's not the zombie I think that we need. I don't think that that's the one we need for Lost City. I think Lost City is just a normal zombie. I'm looking now. But I don't think that they're summoned. I think it's just the standard zombie. Yeah, it's standard zombie, so we're still missing the standard zombie. Yep, normal zombie. All right, well, hey. That was pretty cool. I know Blazed can't clip it, so let me clip it real quick because double foilers don't happen. And then we'll move on here. that never happened. That is good. I got that done. The double foiler has been clipped. Yes, I'm exactly, that's the exact one I was thinking of. New Iron is when you're fighting the Necromancer, the ones that he can summon out. I think that's where the summon zombie comes from. I think that's the only place. So let's see what else we need. Man, we have so many quests that we can do now. They're according to the Bronze Man plugin. Now, keep in mind, take it with a grain of salt. Bronze Man isn't always correct, but it says we have 25 quests that we can do, which is pretty crazy. So let's knock out a couple of quests and keep pushing through, and then we'll go get our skeleton kills whenever we're close to skeletons. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, take it with a grain of salt, because it's not always accurate, but there are a bunch of these that I know we can do because I was waiting for certain items that we did get. Right, like the red berry pie, I went all the way into the wildy for, and it was a half red berry pie, not a full red berry pie. So let's go do Night Sword, because I did buy the red berry pie now. So we'll do Night Sword really quick, and then we'll come back and we'll do Client of Grind, because that'll be a nice one for us to get knocked out too. Yeah, but with Coins and Spade, a lot of them have opened up. And I also want to do Rune Mysteries. But coins was a big one for us, because a lot of things for quests were locked behind the ability to buy them, not actually get them. So I don't like carrying my entire cash stack around, so I'm going to put this back, and I'm going to take like 25k out. So we have that. Put those away. Put the beginner scroll box away. Put all the planks away, all the nails away. Let's grab a red berry pie. What else do we need for this? We needed iron ore. What are we doing? Night sword. Night sword. Yes. We need a pickaxe and some iron ore. Iron ore. Oh, I'm sorry. We need iron bar, which we don't have. So let's do 5 of those, and then we'll take our new ring of forging that we made, and we can go ahead and smith our iron bars. Ring of forging gives you a 100% chance to smith the iron bar. Which is amazing. So we don't have to lose it. Too bad we didn't have this before when I smithed 700 or 800 iron ore into bars. All right. Let's go here and let's grab, where is it? Alright. Night Sword is started. Let's talk to the squire. How's the life of a squire? Alright, now we gotta go talk to Reldo. And Reldo's gonna want us to do him a favor. And this will also give us the ability to make the blue right crossbow, which is another crossbow that we do have access to. We'll take out a couple of, you know what, I'm not going to waste the lobsters. A couple of tuna, because I don't want to waste those. Because we will have to survive in a little bit. Oh, I'm going to the wrong spot. I thought I was going to... Ah, we gotta go to Varrock. Good thing we have a Chronicle telly. And then we can do Rune Mysteries too. Oh, today is a good day. It's me and the wifey's anniversary. Getting lots of good pulls. Life is good. Talk to Reldo. The Encamdo Dwarfs. He took my red berry pie. And now we have to go back to down by Port Sarim here. I wonder if it'll be faster to I was thinking it might be faster just to run from Lumbridge. But we can't home telly, so it doesn't matter. Oh, thank you, Require. Yes, today is Blazed and I's 3-year wedding anniversary. Friday is our 4-year since our engagement. Yep. We've known each other for 21 years, Blazed? 20 years? Something like that? Long time. $18, yeah, it's at least 18, if not. I thought it was closer to 20. But yeah. Well, yeah, the summer after 8th grade. Because that's when I moved to your neighborhood. We knew each other before school. So, yeah. Long time. Must have been a star right there. Because you got a bunch of people standing there in mining gear. Long time. But she was in a relationship and actually hooked me up with my ex-wife. Which I cannot blame her for because I have two beautiful little girls out of it, so. Even though that was not a good relationship, I got two beautiful girls out of it. No complaint. Everyone knew that, bruh. Sorry, I'm a man of honor. It's a nice little hammock. Why can't I have a hammock? This man and his red berry pies. Teleport to Valley, which the items can be found in my bank. Yeah, well, I didn't bring them, so I'm gonna have to run up to Valley. Yeah, I definitely need some more knee recovery for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I went in yesterday and my therapist now is requiring me not to drive for this entire weekend because I have so much swelling in my knee, which is no fun. Speaking of which, Blazed, if you wouldn't mind, can you grab my ibuprofen? Because it's exactly 3 hours. He also wants me alternating ibuprofen and Tylenol every 3 hours to see if the swelling will come out that way. Otherwise, they're going to have to drain the knee. Yeah, so I got hurt at work a year and a half ago. I just do one of those. Of the white ones in the blue bottle. Yeah, it's my right knee. It's my right knee. So I got hurt at work. And then I reported it and work said, oh, it's not workman's comp. So I don't like doctors, went to a chiropractor instead. 2 weeks later, they forced me to come back to work or told me I'd lose my job. Went back. 2 months later, I was like, man, my knee is still killing me. Every day I'm complaining about it. I told them, like, this is a lawsuit. And then magically it was covered. by Workman's Comp. So they submitted it. And then after 3 months of waiting, it got denied by Workman's Comp. So I had to hire a lawyer, and my trial now for that is at the end of next month. But I've had surgery, and I had 5 damaged ligaments in my knee. So I had TLC reconstruction with a torn ACL and a torn meniscus. So the long and the short of it is I am making no money because they decided to stop paying about a month and a half ago, which is part of the reason we have a trial set up, so that they can be forced to pay us because we haven't been receiving anything. And that was actually the reason I started streaming again. Because I had so much free time, because I'm going to be a minimum of 5 more months of recovery before I can go back to work. Yeah, that's where we're at. So, I mean, insurance companies, man, you know, they don't want to pay out for anything. And I've never had a situation like this before. So, but yeah, that's the reason I started streaming again, is I was like, well, you know, it's a little extra money on the side. And then I can actually hold a schedule, because with my other job, I couldn't hold a consistent schedule. I worked too much. So, yeah, I've got a scar on my leg that's probably about, let me move into screen, probably about that long on my knee. So, actually, I can show it to you. Because I can do this. So that's all the way down my knee. Yeah, it's a rough situation. Blazed had to, for a long time, help me up and down, move my leg every time I did anything, help me use the bathroom. I mean, anything I needed or eat, anything like that, she had to do it all, because I couldn't put any weight on it and couldn't get around. So, yeah, it was pretty clean. Definitely cannot complain. Need 82 for that agility shortcut. Okay. Definitely pretty clean. Yeah, she slept on the floor next to me for a while. I think it was longer than 2 weeks, babe, but regardless, she was the real MVP for sure. All right, and then we're actually going to sit here for a few. Or maybe we'll hop. So I'm going to get a couple of these, or because I know we need some for another quest. Hop, 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 hop. I didn't hop. But yeah. Part of the reason that we did this, the streaming again, was because of that, so. And it gave me a lot of time that I can do this. So I said, sure, let's do it. But I have an amazing woman by my side, and that's the main reason I was able to heal so well. We didn't have any infections or any issues. So everything went very, very smoothly with the surgery. But that's... Oh. Somebody stole that one out from underneath me. Yeah. We'll get one more. That way we don't have to come back down here. Because I know we need another one for... I think we need it for another quest. And then... I also wanted to make the blue right crossbow. But cha. Alright, I smelted the ore. Now what do I need to do? Give it to him? Because my quest helper just decided to stop working. Nice job. Good catch. Now we've got the extra. Yeah, it's the Falador Easy Diary. Is mining a blue-right ore and smelting a blue-right bar. And then making blue-right limbs, which we were going to do anyway, so. This will give us almost 13,000 smithing XP, so we'll definitely get a level, maybe 2. Which will be some more packs. And then when we're done with these packs, our stuff should be all grown in our allotment patches. So be able to go there, do that again, get some more farming XP, we'll be able to plant our limport roots. So we can start limp farming. Look at that. Our oak tree is done too. So our tree run can be done. And that'll give us a couple of levels in farming, which is more pecks. And then we'll head to Varrock. We'll go do Rune Mysteries. And then Client to Grin. Talk to Lay Squire.
Quest completed.
There it is. 51. So we did not get 2 levels, but we did get 1 level. And now we can actually make myth axes, which is great because then I can trade in my forestry stuff for a felling handle, because I have the myth felling axe unlocked. And at least that'll give us a little better wood cutting, because we don't have the Addy or rune unlocked. We just have the dragon. Now we got our blue right bars. So that is done. Yeah, I mean, it really is. I was a big dummy and didn't realize that I needed to have the backpack equipped because I hadn't done forestry. So most of the 67 levels that I have, I didn't even have the backpack equipped. So I'm sure I missed out on some anima bark there, which is par for the course. But let's go ahead and rip 1 pack here, and then we will go to our farm run. Chocolate covered strawberries. Blazed loves strawberries. All right, so we are out of Marantil seeds. We can plant Terramin, though. We can plant limps. We can plant potatoes. So we'll grab all of those, and then we'll take this with us. We'll take our oak saplings. Actually, let's take out flower pots, and we'll plant all of our acorns. I need my trowel. That's the whole reason I got the trowel from the bank, or from the farmers there. Yeah. Yeah, chocolate is only good for her when it's over a strawberry. Watering cans in here? Yes, they are. All right, and we'll put all those back in the bank. We want those in the farming tab. And we'll grab out some more of these. Grab our willows. So that'll be our next one. I can't do that till 30. Okay, fair enough. We'll put those back. We'll take our saplings with us. We got some coins with us, so we can do that. We need our seed dibber back. Put our trowel back in here so I don't lose it, because I need one in here to be able to do what I just did. And head on up and do a farm run. A farm run will get us some more packs for sure, because we will have quite a bit with our oak trees that are planted, as well as all of our crops. Let's grab this oak tree, pay him to remove it, put that in there, and then grab our super compost and normal compost. We should also have some more super compost done at our next patch. So those are both done. $604 XP. Ember is laying next to me, but she's out of where the camera will catch. So, because she's a smart puppy and doesn't like to make things easy for her papa. So, if I do this, there you guys go. Now you can see her for a second. But she knows what she's doing, hiding right outside of camera range. It's like, no, Dad, you can't put me on camera and put me on your stream. You gotta do this all on your own. No using my cuteness for views. Yeah, she's off to the side, so I had to hold the camera. Couldn't actually keep her on screen. Yeah, she's laying in the middle. Just trying to be clever. There's our limp. Grab one super, one normal. Really, let's grab the rest of these because we're going to plant all of it while we're here. Use a normal. And then the super. Get some extra bonus XP. Pick our herbs. Oh, we're going to get more than 6 this time. Hasn't happened that way in a long time. We normally are getting between 5 and 6. We got 7 this time. Super compost coming in clutch. Put down our Terramin seed. Use some compost and then some super. Throw our buckets away. Harvest our taters. Oh, she decided she's going to go back to her bed. There you go. Now you guys got the Ember Cam. Yeah, we'll finish our farming run here. Grab our super compost. We'll make more super compost while we're here. And then, ooh, a Zangoose. And then we'll run down, do our Valley tree, then the patch in between Valley and Draenor. And then hit the one by Lumbridge. Then use our Chronicle, go up to Varrock, go do Rune Mysteries. And keep the ball rolling. But being able to grow our own limps is amazing. Because that has been a pain to go kill hobgoblins to try to get limp worts. So now we don't need to do that. As long as we can keep them growing, we'll be good. And then I'm going to do some pickpocketing of master farmers off stream to build up our seed supply. So that we have a bunch of seeds that I don't have to worry about trying to hunt down. Oh, I didn't mean to eat those. We have them unlocked. It's not like we can't eat them, but meant to drop them.
Level up completed.
29 farming. Nope, don't run around. It's another pack. And compost it. Super compost it. And back to the buckets. Can even do this. Then I'll put away our herbs and grab out our pineapples. Make some more super here. Yeah, the bot really does like new Iron Guy, for sure. Normally, he's not that forgiving. And then off stream, I'll also hop for a good amount more pineapples too. So that's Goutweed for Edgar's Ruse. We now hit the level for that. Yeah, he likes you. Take it. Take it if you can get it. Pardon me. Choking on air here. All right, let's rip this back. Ooh, Zarmej. That is the one who drops the staff. We still don't have the one that drops the rest of the obby items, which we have unlocked. But that gives us at least an option of Tazar. Got 1,000 credits to sell back. Got us to 1881. How long do you think it'll be till we pull the air rune or air staff? You think we're going to get up to 1,500 total level before we can use teleport? At this point, it's just kind of memes. We're at 1,639 packs opened. 4,467 cards. So, about 1,900 cards left. 70% of the collection. And don't have an air rune. Or an air staff. Also still don't have Brutus. Still missing the Brute. Alright, let's grab this oak tree. We'll pay to have that removed. And then use our composts. Then we'll go down to this other patch over here. So Priest in Peril is needed for Canifus. Which will be how we can get to Barrows. Our marigolds died. Let's hope our limpwort roots don't die. And our potatoes died. Yeah, I might be able to. we'll have to take a look. Because Barrow's gear would be nice to have. Boom! There's the saw. Are you still waiting on your hammer? I don't remember if you had the hammer or not. Good, good, good. So that is sailing unlocked for you. You can do sailing with the hammer and the saw. Which is fantastic. New skill unlocked. Just construction. Or herb. Yeah, construction. Yeah, construction's rough. I mean, you pretty much need coins. You can get it in theory without coins, but it's just not easy. Can't do much with it without coins. We got, yep, normal compost in this one. Oh no, we got super in this one. Sweet. Super compost is amazing. Oh, did I grab out normal compost? I did. And to grab empty buckets. There we go. Throw the buckets and the super. And then one more tree. Yeah, agility pyramid. Like a DMM special. Priest in Peril, we're still missing the Temple Guardian. So we can't do Priest in Peril yet. But this oak tree here will give us another level. When it's ready, which it's not yet. It'll be ready shortly. Okay, let's go up here into the bank. You're missing the wizard. Yeah, I'm missing the Temple Guardian. But then once we have that, we can start making the trips. Like I said, I prefer to have mage before I did it, but beggars can't be choosers, now can we? Take out some jute seeds. We'll go do our hops patch. And then come back if the oak tree is not done. And it looks like it's still not done. So we will head up and do our jutes. And then come back down, do the oak tree, tele to Varrock. Go do Rune Mysteries. Knock out another quest. Could also do a Demon Slayer while we're up there, if we wanted to. There are our jutes. Nice. The pink blood.
Level up completed.
Level 30 of farming. Plant some more jutes. And we will... Whoa, I don't need 5. Compost them. I did buy a mid-tier boat. So when we go back to farming, which will be soon. I'm sorry, when we go back to sailing, which will be soon, we can use our mid-tier boat, and then hopefully we'll have all of the supplies built up to be able to make our salvaging hook. So that we can start doing some AFK salvaging, which will be nice. Still not grown. Well, we got a pack, so let's rip the pack, and hopefully this will just tick over and grow. While we're ripping this, oh, we got a godly, and we got 2 rares. A dupe Kriara. Ooh, and 2 dupe rares. There's the Gilded Spade. Which means we're going to have 12,500 credits to sell. So that puts us at 13,400. So 5 packs plus the dupes. Ring of Wealth Scroll. That's going to be nice for the future. That's a dupe Bando's chestplate. There's a magic longbow. Clockwork is awesome. That's going to get us the ability to start making birdhouses soon. They just nerfed them at the lower level, but birdhouses would give us hunter and crafting XP. So, plus it's going to give us a bunch of nests, which is always good. A full uncommon pack of dupes. Couple of legendaries. There's the D pick, which we already had in a foil. Which clockwork we can make in our bench in our house, which will be nice. we'll sell these cards. We get $47.50, which is 2 packs with our additional credits. 2 epics. Both are dupe. So we might get another pack. Thin sail, or snail meat, rather. A cursed scepter, the Venator visages. Fire shades and a black chain. Sell them back, and we have 1,300 credits. So that oak tree is still not done, so we're going to go ahead and move on here. Let's go to Varrock. And we will start the Priest in Peril quest. So much that can be done. There's also a tree patch up here that we did not use yet. So let's hit the tree patch real quick. And plant another tree. We are up to the ability to do willow trees now, which is awesome. But we're going to do all of our oaks first, and then we will start on willows. Give our willows the best chance with a higher farming level. Throw all of that back in there. Drop all of this. Go start Priest in Peril. And oh, you know what? I'm starting Priest in Peril. That's the wrong quest. I can't do Priest in Peril because I can't do the other one. I need to do Rune Mysteries. Rune Mysteries is the quest I'm supposed to be doing. Duh. Oh man, and I have to talk to the Duke in the first floor of the Lumbered Castle, and we were just there. And I tallied to Varrock because I was looking at the wrong quest. Well, that happened. So throw our jutes in here. We'll throw all of our seeds back. And then start the Rune Mysteries, not Priest in Peril. I keep saying Priest in Peril because I'm thinking Priest in Peril because that's the one we want in order to get into Canifis to be able to do Varlamore, or to be able to do Barrows. But we can't do that yet. No, we want to go inside. Inside, please. Thank you. Oh, and our oak tree is done. So let's climb up here. Grab our oak tree out. Now we have our oak saplings. We still got 9 more to go after this one as far as oaks, and then we can start on our willows. Talk to the Duke. And he's going to give us the air talisman. We can use it now. Thank you. That is awesome. And then now we need to go down. We're going to go check this